I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's do that.
SCP-093 Red Sea Object.
How big is this? I'm curious on the scale already. I can't tell how big this is. It looks small. It looks like a soap or something. I'm sure it's not a soap. Let's see.
In a universe of eldritch destroyers, inexplicable phenomena, and marvelous creations, it might be surprising that one of the most interesting and evocative of the SCPs is a small stone disc that changes colors. SCP-093 is one of the earliest SCPs to be written up, and yet it continues to fascinate newcomers years later. Many SCPs are interesting because of their descriptions, their forms and functionalities, while others, such as 093, are interesting because of the extras added on, such as addendums, interviews, or in this case, exploration logs.
That's wild. Okay, this is making me very curious, like what the base SCP is weirdly now, for the addendums to be the super interesting part, right? It looks like a raw burger patty. It kind of does, actually. It kind of does. Interesting, interesting. I love the Exploring series, but since his content is mostly audio, is why I love that you react to him either way. Yeah, his stuff's super, like, audio heavy. I do enjoy it, though. I think it's, like, a bit more moving imagey than, like, the Volgan. But I do like his stuff. I think it's cool. He finds some really cool reference images for his stuff, so it's kind of exciting watching his videos.
SCP-093 is a lengthy report, but I suggest
Speaking of
reading
which,
it for yourself to get the full experience.
Okay.
If you're just interested in a summary or an explanation, however, keep watching.
Give me a taster. Give me a taster.
SCP-093 is a stone disc, generally red, that can comfortably fit into most palms. Unknown engravings and symbols cover the disc, and the color of the disc will change when held by an individual, with the color believed to be based on the regrets held by the holder. The disc also has an anomalous attraction to mirrors, and when not held or attached to a mirror, the disc will rapidly move towards the nearest mirror.
Wait, is it just like smashing mirrors then? If it's moving that quickly? Damn. Oh my gosh. Hey, Gannon, how's it going? So good to see you. So good to see you. Hope you are doing well. There we go. Adjusting some stuff. Hope you're doing well, dude. Hello, Sang. Welcome on in. Welcome in. You've joined at a good time. We've just started watching SCP-093 Red Sea Object. Very exciting. It's my first time watching it. A stone disc. This is giving Stone Mask vibes, you think? Dude, everyone keeps referencing the Stone Mask one, and I've still not seen it. The only Stone Mask I know is the one from JoJo. So we're clearly going to have to do some learning here.
Building up immense speed and smashing through any obstacles to get to its destination.
Ooh.
Despite this speed, upon collision with a mirror, neither the mirror or the disc will suffer any damage, and the disc will cling to the mirror.
What?
Most notably, however, is when an individual holding the disc places it on a mirror, upon which they will proceed to move into the mirror, traveling to an alternate location.
It's like mirror teleportation. What? This reminds me of, what's that old, like, kid's book? Like, it's not Lion Witch, and it's the Narnia books. It's giving me, like, Narnia vibes. Like, you use, like, a stone to, like, go through and teleport to a different place. That's so strange. It's my old vinyl disc I forgot somewhere. Bro, stop leaving that everywhere. What do you mean? Oh, my gosh. I was thinking of the stone ass from JoJo's. Bro, I love that. Also, update for anyone here from YouTube who has not seen me on Twitch before. My community is very JoJo's Bizarre Adventure coded. We love it. You will often see a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference in the chat, so be ready.
Upon learning of this, the Foundation commenced with 5 separate tests, sending different individuals through the mirror with supplies, weapons, and a video camera connected by a length of cable back through the mirror.
That's that specific thing, that element of the cable going through the mirror, that's giving me Backrooms vibes. I wonder.
Cheryl boarded the ferry.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate you. Welcome on in.
Since the disc is believed to change color based on an individual's regrets or guilt, the first test subject is an expendable D class, convicted of murder, and with a history of attempted suicide. The D-Class fully cooperated with every step of the testing, and the disc changed into a hue of blue while held.
Blue's like a strange color. Do you think that's like blue for like regret or like sadness? It's like a mood ring, but it's a disc. Interesting. Interesting. I can't believe your uncle works for the SCP Foundation Diva. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's better than my dad works at Nintendo, dude. Oh my gosh.
After entering through a mirror, the subject passed into an empty lowland plain, but everything is tinged with a heavy blue color in the video feed, although the subject later states there is no odd coloring for him. Subject walks across the plain, devoid of landmarks, until he comes across a primitively dug hole. Subject is instructed to enter the hole, reluctantly doing so, climbing down with his hands 100 meters.
Ooh.
As the D-Class reaches the bottom of the hole and continues to walk through a passage, he reaches a concrete enclosure and complains of a strong stench.
Bro, what is that on the floor? Why is it so, like, reddy orange? It reminds me of, you guys ever seen that, like, iodine spray that you, like, spray when you get a cut and it's, like, orangey red? It's, like, reminding me of that. Ooh. Weird. A Moody Charon, if you will. We love it. We love it. Oh my gosh. Tend to associate blue with sadness. Yeah, I think blue's a color I often associate with sadness, or weird fact, they use blue in bathrooms to give a like sense of calm. So I also associate it with calm as well. Reminds me of my orange from lunch. What kind of orange were you eating, bro? That's like radioactive orange. What the heck?
Light fixtures dot the ceiling, and 7 doors line the enclosure. After trying a few doors and finding them stuck shut, one of them opens into an empty room with a substance coating the walls, resembling brown, burnt plastic.
Ooh.
Subject manages to open another door with a broken key, finding the ceiling covered in the same substance, as well as a cot, a pillow, and a crate. Inside the crate seems to be food boxes, with the word cereal written on them, although the video footage shows the writing as obscured squiggles.
That's so weird. Is this like an alternate universe to like Earth then, if they've got cereal boxes? That's really strange. What was that other SCP that we watched where they went through it and like everything was dead? It's giving me those vibes, right? Does anyone remember the number of that SCP? We watched it recently. It was like they went through and it was like an alternate place where everything was dead. Was it O-Death? Maybe it was O-Death. Oh, that one was weird, dude. Yeah, the dead. Yeah, it was O-Death. Yeah, it's giving me those vibes so far. That's so weird. It's proper like alternate universe-y, isn't it? What mirror world is this? It's one that I don't want to be in if I can't tell what cereal I'm eating. Oh my gosh. SCP-093 Yes, I think that was it. I now want an SCP called Uncle, where he is literally SCP staff whose only power is that everyone thinks he's their uncle, and the other way around. That's an amazing SCP. You gotta write that up. Dude. That's great. Oh my gosh. In this universe, there's only one cereal. Trash. Get me out. I hate it.
Subject notices some articles hanging on a wall, but the writing is illegible, and most of them crumble at the slightest touch due to age. There's also a book present, and when the subject approaches it, a high-pitched screeching noise erupts from somewhere for a few seconds.
Nah. Get me out. Get me out. I'm done. I am done. I don't need this. Oh, but I thought it was the O-Death one, man, and I thought there weren't going to be creatures in here, and now there's creatures in here. Oh, buddy.
After the noise ceases, subject is told to leave the room, and sees some sort of figure peeping through the door at the end of the hall before it closes. Subject continues exploring, finding a few more crumbling articles and cereal boxes, before being told to leave by control staff.
I'm sorry, where are they finding these people that have the might in them to stay in there after seeing a figure like that in the distance? I don't care. Like, if I was a D-Class, I don't care. This is not better than whatever else meets me. Like, do you know what I mean? This is not it. I don't need this, okay? It's too spooky, it's too creepy, all right? I hate this. I would not have the bravery to stay in here.
Subject readily complies, complaining that the stench is getting worse. But as he begins his ascent up the tunnel, the cable attached to him suddenly tightens and starts to pull the D-Class up.
Is that good or bad? Is that good or bad, though? I feel like it might be bad. I don't like it. I think it might be bad. Oh my gosh. Remember they used D-Class who already exhibit suicidal ideation? Oh, that's true. Okay. I guess that's their workaround here then. Interesting. Okay. At this point, I go back to death row. Yeah, I'm not having it. It's just not worth it. Oh my gosh. Hardened criminals or former spec ops from the nations that punished failed operatives, maybe. Ooh, maybe. You crap my pants, yeah. Those pants ain't surviving, man. They're not orange pants anymore, they're brown pants now.
As the subject reaches the top, he notices nothing has changed, and begins to walk back towards the mirror. The cable begins pulling away at a 90-degree angle, and the subject turns around to see 37 figures standing behind him.
37? I don't like that it's saying figures and not humans. That concerns me. Why is it saying figures? Oh my god, what are we walking into here, guys? What are we walking into here? I hate it. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I think I'd stop when I realized I could go inside the mirror. Oh, I can go in this mirror? Yeah, no thanks. Nope. Oh my gosh. Utter to yourself, what is ideal? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Is it possible to fly with broken wings? Bruh, I don't like this. I don't like where this is going, bro. I don't like it.
Each lacking identifiable features, as well as the blue tinge. Subject panics, the cable continues to be pulled in odd ways, and the subject begins shooting at an unseen target. Subject is finally brought back through the mirror with a foul-smelling fluid on his clothes. Looking back through the mirror, personnel noted the presence of a massive humanoid creature, at least 50 times the size of a human but with no facial features.
What? Well, that escalated quickly. What? Oh, this is horrendous. Unless you give me one of the machine gun grenade launchers the US military made and mount it to the Humvee, no way in hell I would agree to go in this place. Yeah, there's no way, dude. There's no way. I would go into the death universe. I would go into that. I'm not going into this. Hell no. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, you look like a has-been hotel character. That show I hate. Oh no. What are you gonna do? That's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't even watch Has-Been Hotel, so, you know, is what it is. Slenderman. Oh my gosh, 50 times the size? Yeah, no, that's horrendous. Yeah, no, it's no, I'm not a human, bro, no. I think it's worse, dude. I think it's way worse, man. Oh my gosh. I think there is a game about this SCP. Really? Bro, you know what? I actually saw there was an SCP game coming out based on an SCP. It's not this one, but I need to find it. We'll need to find the trailer. I need to share it with you guys. Because it looks crazy. It looks really cool. It's not like actually about an SCP, but it's like based on an SCP. Because I don't think they can do it like actually on the SCP because of like copyright shit. But you know, it's cool. Trust me. I'd rather receive a summary execution than go through this. Oh, death was just existentially horrifying. This is much worse. Yeah, I think this is worse. I don't need creatures, bro. I don't need creatures, okay? I'm fine with the regular human-shaped creatures, all right? They're animals enough, you know? Oh my gosh. This is the SCP, I think it is. It's way more dangerous than it looks. Oh, I don't need more, bro. Oh my gosh. Hey, Fragmented, good to see you, welcome. What if they just wanted a hug? They just want a hug. I don't think they want a hug, dude. I think we'd be lucky if they wanted a hug. They never do. Better place to live than my old neighborhood. Fair.
Crawling along the ground.
Wait, I'm gonna go back, because I want to see, I just want to repeat that bit that he said.
Times the size of a human, but with no facial features. Crawling along the ground.
Ugh.
The second
Crawling.
test, the green test, commences with a female D-class who stole a vehicle and caused the deaths of 2 children during the escape.
Ooh.
Subject is cooperative, the disc turns green, and subject enters into a farmland landscape tinged green.
Oh.
The fields
What does
are
green
barren,
mean?
but the subject approaches a nearby farmhouse, circling it and finding 2 children's bicycles, a girl's and a boy's, as well as boys' clothes arranged descending a set of stairs.
That's a trap. That's a trap. There's no way that is not a trap. Don't do it. Don't do it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my gosh. Hey, Leader of the Lost Souls, it's good to see you, buddy. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, it's so cool to see you in here. It's so cool to see you in here, dude. Oh my gosh. And Baxter. Oh my god. How you doing, Baxter? How's it going? How's it going? This feels like a land-based version of the Red Lake. I've not seen that Red Lake one. Maybe it's a good thing I haven't seen it, because this one will be more surprising. On the Eagle side, SCP operates under CC by SA. So it's free to adapt and change with proper reference, but whatever you make also is under that license. Okay. No, yeah. We've had many conversations about this before, because I have a background in film and TV production, right? So we've had a bunch of conversations before about like what we think would happen if they tried to adapt like SCP into like a proper like TV show or film, right? And I think they're gonna have too many problems with it, because they can't like fully secure the rights for it. So it's just like open to anything, if you know what I mean. So I don't think they'll ever like truly do it unless it's like a fan project, right? Bro, we've spoken about this for like hours. I can get so in depth on the conversations about like SCP movies and stuff. It needs to be an indie creator. Yeah, exactly. It needs to be like an indie thing, I think. Hazmat suit is a bit much. I feel like at this point, if you're in here, like, you know, maybe they put her in here with a hazmat though, because I know this is just illustrative, but maybe they did that because the guy came back with the brown pants last time and they don't want to touch it when she comes back this time, you know? Just saying.
Subject screams at Control, thinking this is some sort of sick joke based on her history, but it seems that the disc might have some control over location based on the subject's past.
Oh, that's wild!
Subject descends into the cellar, finding it largely abandoned and unremarkable, but begins to complain about a stench. She finds a hatch on the ground, with the smell being the worst around it, and she descends the hatch to find a concrete enclosure similar to the blue test.
I'm seeing a pattern here of they go down a thing, they're asked to descend downwards into something, then it gets kind of stinky, and then the inside isn't very nice. I feel like, I don't know if this is part of the SCP or is like just a bit of a coincidence, but like I'm noticing a pattern. I don't know if you guys are. There is a fan film trying to be made. Yeah, I saw them making an anime as well, actually, which is really cool. Again, it's like an indie thing, but it looks really cool. It looks super sweet. I think there's a fan anime. Yeah, that's the one. I can't remember what it's called, but the trailer for it looks insane. It's called like G something. It's not galactic, but it's like G something. I can't remember.
But in much better condition. In the enclosure, she finds more cereal boxes, 3 skeletons, and an empty revolver.
What is going on with these cereal boxes, bro? I can't even like comprehend what the connection would be with the cereal boxes. This is so weird. I feel like it's not a coincidence. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that. Descending down into a realm that might reek with the sickly sweet smell of rotting meat. Gross. I think you're right, though. I think there's some foul play afoot here. Cereal box dimension for real? It's a dimension where just like the only food in it was cereal boxes. I feel like that's gonna be like the true core of the SCP here. Damn. Oh yes, the anime, and there is the dragons. Ooh, what's the dragons? I've not heard of this before. Interesting. It's a serial killer. Wow, guys. Wow.
Subject continues searching, finding newspaper articles, a book, clothing, toys resembling those from the 1950s, and an Ethernet jack covered in a fluid so repulsive that she refuses to take a sample. Subject sees a figure at the top of the ladder as she begins to climb out.
No. I'm sick of these creepy figures, dude. I'm sick of it. It's really getting under my skin.
But it quickly disappears. She immediately vomits upon reaching the top of the ladder, and reports hearing a noise that Control does not.
What?
After stepping out of the cellar, she sees 2 of the massive humanoids crawling in the distance.
What? Nah. No, dude. No, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here no more. I don't care if that thing's friendly. That is creepy, man. That is creepy. Oh, the only cereal here is just bran flakes. No, no, that's awful. Oh my gosh, Sandface. I knew it was this SCP. Yeah, I don't know about this, dude. This seems really creepy. I don't like, what are the figures though? Because like this obviously isn't the figures in this form if it's got multiple forms, right? So what are the figures? I don't get it.
Noting that their arms seem to shrink and grow at different times.
What?
10 minutes later, the humanoids disappear out of sight, and subject is instructed to enter the farmhouse. Dust coats the kitchen, food is spoiled, and the entire decor seems to strongly resemble that of the 1950s, although the subject locates a laptop.
Wait, has someone been here before? Why is everything 1950s and all of a sudden there's a laptop in it? I feel like someone must have been here before, right? Oh, this is the moment where the D class has like a horrific realization that like someone died here before. Oh god, they weren't the first D class to enter this place. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, this is a universe where the Cold War happened. Oh, maybe that's an interesting theory. Oh, it has no Euclidean biological structure, a non-Euclidean biological structure. Okay, interesting. The silent follower depends on the color of the disc. Nah. No. Also, I'm gonna do a heads up here because I'm just realizing that I didn't do this. Just a reminder, guys, please do not post spoilers in the chat for the SCP. The mods will beat up your ass. You will not survive. They will clap them cheeks. They're not surviving, okay? So just a reminder, you may not think it's a spoiler, but it is a spoiler. Trust me. Trust me, okay? Be careful. At the end, obviously you can say everything. And feel free to say stuff that's already obviously been said in the video. Don't worry about that. It's just if it's spoiling. Yeah, you're gonna go in the river, okay? If you do spoilers. You're gonna go in the river. Oh my gosh! Hello! How's it going, Husky? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you, man. So good to see you. You joined us about probably like halfway through this SCP? Like a third in. We're watching Red Sea Objects. My first time watching it. Hey girl! Hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Yes, it has. It has been ages. I'm so glad to be back and streaming again. Oh my gosh. I love it. It feels so good seeing everyone, man. It feels so good seeing everyone. Like, it's awesome being here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. You don't understand.
50s, although the subject locates a laptop. The laptop reveals the final shutdown moments of an operating system titled Faithful OS.
What?
Continued searching finds a children's bedroom, and when subject looks out a window, she sees a city in the distance, and the video footage shows roughly 300 figures standing around the house, although subject reports seeing none of them.
What? I don't like these creepy little things, man. What are these creepy little things? I hate them.
Subject is told to return to the mirror, which she does, but a loud groaning noise and vibration is present for both subject and control staff as subject comes back through the mirror. The Violet test involved a young male convicted of murdering a police officer during a drug bust, utilizing excessive violence. Subject was uncooperative with the tests, but entered through the mirror into an urban cityscape with a violet tinge. The city seems to be largely empty, but there are a few cars that look to be futuristic and streamlined.
Does the color change, like, what time period you end up in? Because I'm kind of getting that vibe, right? Like, it feels like it's adjusting where in, like, history you end up. Huh. What strange SCP? That's so strange. Oh my gosh. Be back soon. Gonna nuke some tea. Go for it. Go for it. We'll catch you in a little bit. Yeah, it's very interesting. Where the Dragons Went, SCP-1762 appears in the anime trailer. Wait, it did? I forgot about that. Oh my god, I'm so excited. That's a good SCP. Dude, I cried watching that SCP. Oh my gosh.
But there are a few cars that look to be futuristic and streamlined. Most of the cars seem to emit a powerful stench, and inspection reveals their interiors are filled with a large amount of a strange brown substance.
I was gonna make it. No, I'm not doing it. I was gonna make a joke there. I'm not doing it. No, bro. Why though? Why is everything stanking up over here? Why is it all stanking up? Everything's so stinky, dude. This is so weird. It's so weird. What is happening?
Finally, the subject finds a car that seems to be newer than the others and is empty, so he enters the vehicle. The dashboard of the car shows no steering wheel, ignition, or other controls, only a few blank screens, implying the car is possibly autonomous. Later, a review of the video footage shows a humanoid figure looking into the car from outside, but subject doesn't notice it.
No. Stop. Shut it down, dude. Shut it down. It makes me so curious because we've only seen like one... no, we've seen a lot of the... I was going to say, we've only seen one of the like humanoid figures interact with one of these dudes at each time, but then I remembered they saw like loads of them in one go previously, so I was like gonna say maybe I have a theory that they like it's them in a different universe maybe, but now I'm kind of not thinking that. I don't know this let's see where this goes.
And Control decides to send in a professional team of armed escorts to assist in the exploration. The team enters the nearest building, titled XEA Research Partners, Inc., and finds a typical corporate lobby, with a computer at the receptionist desk waiting for a login for Faithful OS. Much of the technology seen in the building seems to be advanced, and the team takes an elevator to the 114th floor, noting that 13 and 113 are missing from the keypad. The team gets a view of the city from the top floor, seeing that it is silent and devoid of activity, but a number of buildings have a strange brown growth attached to them. A view of the expressway sees one of the large humanoid creatures crawling along it, but the team heads back in the elevator, where they find that the button for the 74th floor has already been activated. They agree to go to this floor, finding another reception area, with a sign-in sheet bearing the year 1953. A logged-in computer contains text files related to appointment information, and the team finds a notepad belonging to someone named Dr. Boriziski.
I've rolled it. Okay, now I'm starting to wonder, is just like time not flowing in the same way maybe that we see time? Oh my god, it's doing a Sands of Time thing. I just realized. I think it's doing a Sands of Time thing. I think I've clocked it. I think this is like a Sands of Time thing, and I think that the flow of time is not like flowing normally. I think it's just kind of like all over the place. I think I've cracked it, guys. I think I've cracked it. That's crazy.
And the team finds a notepad belonging to someone named Dr. Boriziski, Blessed Purificationist. The team continues to search the floor and finds a number of large containment capsules, some of them broken and leaking a brownish material, and others intact and holding nude humans with breathing masks.
Are they alive? What? Are these people alive in here? What's going on? Oh my gosh, 13, hello. Welcome in, so good to see you. Welcome, hello there. The Backrooms owes a lot of its DNA in terms of seemingly infinite looping structures and the likes to various SCP stories. Oh yeah, the Backrooms came after SCP stuff, didn't it? I always forget that. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it did come afterwards. Hey Sly, how's it going? How you doing? Do you rapidly age upon falling into the river, like the Disney Hercules movie, or will it grant invulnerability like Achilles? It depends on if you have the blood of a god in you. So if you have the blood of a god in you, like Achilles, you will gain powers from going in the river. If you do not, you're going to have a fucking nightmare. Let's put it that way. It's not going to be fun, all right? Oh my gosh. They're most likely dead, especially if the life support systems are non-functional. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. God, it'd be so creepy if they were alive, right? And they could like open it up and talk to them. Ugh. Super creepy. Yikes. Well, the backrooms is based on liminal spaces, which is even older. Oh, dude, I didn't even know that. That's wild. Okay. It goes deeper than I thought it did. Damn. Damn. You're back. What did it miss? I came up with a theory for this SCP. I think it's doing a Sands of Time thing. And that's why there's like sand creatures everywhere. And I think they're trying to do like a thing where like the time doesn't flow in a normal way here. Because we're seeing like futuristic stuff and stuff from the 50s. So that's like kind of the vibe I'm getting. Still not sure what the poo pants brown smell is. Not figured that out yet. I guess we need more info to figure that one out.
Charts for these patients contain conditions, but rather than physical ailments, the charts list personality flaws or incidents that occurred with them, such as infidelity. One chart discusses that the patient was submitted to a 3-day period in the Lord's Tears to cleanse her system.
What is
another
that?
prescribes a week in the Lord's Tears to give peace of self.
What is that? Just like a wet room? Like, what is it? The Lord's Tears? What is going on, my guy? Oh my gosh, there are a lot of interdimensional SCPs that can be at backrooms level. Dude, they should put a game together with all that. With all the dimensions, like the SCP dimensions. Dude, that'd be so sick. Maybe it's the purification of any... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Like holy water-esque. Very interesting. I like that theory. Divine cult vibes. It is a bit culty. It is a bit... But then I feel like there's such a wide element of not knowing what's going on here. I'm not sure there is like an organized cult involved. It might just be people who like the thought of a cult, you know?
Suddenly, the D-class subject begins to panic and yell at the humanoid entities that are now surrounding him,
Ooh.
visible on the video feed, but the escort team sees nothing. Entities continue to stare at the subject as one of the escort members grabs him, and the group returns to the ground floor. After leaving the building, one of the large creatures on the expressway notices the group, letting out a bellowing roar, and begins to rapidly move towards them. All but one of the team manage to make it back through the mirror, and when they attempt to head back into the mirror a short while later, they report a horrific smell.
Nah. This would genuinely, like, scare me to my core. Like, a creature that large coming after your ass? Hell no. Oh my gosh. Hey, Z, how's it going? On those alternate dimension SCPs, some aren't even compatible with perception. A good chunk aren't even made with matter. And don't get me started on the 5th dimension. Dude. No, it's true. We watched one that was talking about dimensions on Wednesday, I think. In the Discord, and that one was crazy. It was like talking about like dimensions like above and below, and it was like, what is happening? It was so weird. It was so weird, but it was really cool at the same time. The more I'm watching this, the more I'm realizing I don't remember anything about it. Well, this is a summary video. This isn't like because the Volgan had a video, but it was like an hour long, and I was like, that's maybe a bit too long. Okay, like that's a little bit too long. So I figured we watch this, and then we get a bit of a taster for it, and then maybe at some point we can like delve into the whole thing. But if we get a taster first, an hour's a long commitment straight off the bat. That's a make peace with your god kind of moment. Yeah, literally.
Upon going through, they find the uniform and possessions of the lost team member, but not the body. A review of the footage shows lost team member firing his weapon at the creature, which seems to be dripping a brown liquid, before being presumably eaten or absorbed by the creature.
Oh,
it became
nasty.
Clear after analyzing recovered newspaper articles that something terrible occurred in this parallel world, and the Foundation became interested on whether or not any precautionary measures needed to be taken to prevent similar circumstances in our world. Because of this, rather than sending a D-class for another test, a doctor volunteered to go through for the yellow test. The doctor was cleared of any psychological issues and had no history of criminal activity.
This is a very curious test. I genuinely wonder what info they're going to get out of sending a doctor in. I didn't think it was a building. It looked more like a Jawa I can't talk. A Jawa ship from Star Wars. That's a mouthful. Oh my gosh. Maybe your Cold War theory was right. Yeah, isn't it? This is very intriguing. I feel like this can still go in a lot of different ways at this point. There's also like 5 SCPs that are basically the back rooms, but way more cooler. I thought it said way more color then. I don't know why. That got me. That got me so bad. No, that's cool though. That's cool. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting. Backroom stuff's really interesting to me. It's like weirdly chill and horrific at the same time.
After stepping through into a yellow-tinged office environment, the doctor decided to forego the pulley return system. The office contains a number of computers, all running Faithful OS, and the doctor also finds many filing folders, some of them bearing a symbol of praying hands. Entering the elevator, the doctor notes he is on the 34th floor, and the elevator keypad lists the floors as -115 to 115, with no floors missing like the other building.
I don't know if I'd want to go to the bottom of that. I feel like the bottom of that's going to be horrendous. I don't think you ever want to go that deep. Like basement level, sure, but beneath that, that's just ominous, dude. That's just ominous. It's reminding me of that movie. If you guys ever watched that movie, gosh, what's it called? It's a Spanish film, and it's about, it's called The Platform. It's called The Platform, and the platform starts at the top, and then it like drops all the way down to the bottom. And like there's like food on the first, like you should watch this movie by the way, it's a great movie. No spoilers, but there's like food on the first level, and then that food has to make its way down to the bottom levels, is like what the movie's about basically. Check it out, because it is weird and it's messed up and it's giving me these vibes. Never go too deep, chat. Oh boy, oh boy. Bro, he's going to end up at the core of the Earth. Yeah, how far down is 150 levels, like, in comparison to the core of the Earth? There's probably quite a bit in between it, but I feel like you'd be like, at what point does it start getting really hot? Because it's got to get hot, right? It's a Spanish movie, you say. I have no idea which one you're talking about. It's called The Platform. It's on Netflix. It's, like, in Spanish, but there's an English dub you can watch if you don't like watching subbed movies. The Platform, they remade that into a cooking show with Gordon Ramsay, I believe. What? What? That is diabolical. If that actually happened, that is diabolical. Oh my gosh.
He descends to floor -115.
This guy's, like, how has this guy got the balls to do this? How?
Boom_cat boarded the ferry.
Boom cat, hello, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. Welcome aboard. Dude, that's actually wild, though. Imagine going in that elevator and being like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to go down to the lowest level that's actually possible. He's in a building where I'm presuming a lot of this stuff is, like, dilapidated and not working very well as well. So you have to have, like, the courage of, like, the most courageous person ever to go all the way to the bottom of that, knowing that the elevator might not bring you back up. Because that's a strong possibility here, dude. Oh my gosh. It's an actual TV show? That's diabolical, dude. I hate that. They made it so people would pick ingredients, and the lower it went, the less available the food was for the cooking challenge. You can't do that. That movie was so serious. And like a horror movie, basically. How are you going to do that, dude? That cheapens the logic of that so much. That is awful. Oh my gosh. The Gordon Ramsay show was called Next Level Chef. Stop. Stop. Burn it. That is so wrong. That is so wrong, dude. Oh my gosh. Game Theory did a video on it. Dude, that's unbelievable scenes. Oh my gosh. I will subscribe again after stream because like the chat doesn't work if I click the subscribe button. I love that you're like the second ranked chatter as well, but you just can't subscribe. That's awesome. We love it. We love it. Oh my gosh. I remember there is a fanfic where SCP-682 traveled through the back rooms. Really? That's wild. How does a fanfic of an SCP work? Do they not just like try and add it as like an addendum or something? That's wild. I think the platform thing is only a gimmick though. I still think it's horrendous.
And during the lengthy descent, the camera glitches and reveals 14 other figures in the elevator with him.
Oh, no.
Another glitch shortly after reveals the Doctor alone in the elevator, and he remarks on a rising stench from below.
Stop the elevator.
Stops on the negative 110th floor, where he finds an observation deck from which he can access a few camera systems. He sees thousands of broken capsule containers, as well as one of the huge creatures on the ground floor.
I'm glad they said this is from the Matrix, because before I saw that text, I was like, what in the Matrix is this? Dude, this is horrendous. This is horrendous. Nah, dude. Get me out. Get me out, man. Oh my gosh. When are you doing an SCP Smash Cuddle or Pass stream? That's an amazing idea. I'm gonna steal it. Yeah, we'll do it at some point. 100%. 100%. Once we get comfortable with these, I mean, this one's gone pretty well. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. We've not had crazy tech issues so far. So, I mean, if this keeps going well, we'll start introducing more of the additional SCP and kind of gaming stuff that I would usually do on Twitch. It'll be fun. I remember that there was 2 SCPs in the back room, Shy Guy and the Hard to Kill Reptile. The latter was an amazing journey. Yeah, dude, it sounds like it would be. Oh my gosh. If you do that, I must state the importance of adding SCP-4960 to such a list. Okay, we love it, okay. Love an SCP recommendation. Thank you very much. I mean, the Cola Super Deep borehole goes down, 12,000 meters or 40,000 feet. That's crazy. That's like only 7.6 miles into the Earth's crust. Brother. Oh my gosh. Hey Gavin, how's it going? Welcome in. So good to see you. Glad you called the stream, man. How's it going? Hope you're good. Do you do other horror things besides SCP? I do. So my YouTube channel is like primarily SCP stuff. However, when I was streaming on Twitch, I would also play horror games. We'd do like horror-based just chatting stuff where we'd like talk about what was the one that I did with Tiny and Ello? It was like a hear me out cake for like horror characters. We do like fun stuff like that. But YouTube has been like primarily SCP stuff. I'm gonna always do SCP reacts on here, but I think for streams in the future, we'll try and branch out a little bit and we'll try and like play some games, do some fun like SCP tier list-esque stuff, like just chatting style stuff as well. But everything's always got like a flavor, a seasoning of horror with me. I love my horror things. German, I'm German. I know some German. I live in German. Bro, I wish I could German that much. I can only partially German, okay? Oh my gosh. I'm good. Are we watching Red Sea Objects? We are. We're watching Red Sea Object by the Exploring series. We're about 2/3 in so far. So far, this is a wild SCP. I am really curious to see where this goes. They've kind of gone in. They're talking about the tests. We're on a test with a doctor so far. He's found this Matrix thing. It is wild. I saw that someone recommended SCP-2273 on one of your videos, and I want to second that recommendation. Okay. I love it. Okay. Very cool. I'm good. Yeah, I'm glad. Would love to show Moody the backrooms level. I'm sad my level got currently decommissioned though. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully you'll get back to it soon, man.
Estimated to be 6 stories tall.
Damn.
A document on the PC directs the Doctor to a safe on the 54th floor, which he opens to find a notebook and a strange revolver.
What in the Resident Evil quest system is this? He goes down to one place, it's got a quest to go up to a different floor and open like a safe in there. This is just Resident Evil quest stuff. What is going on here? Who did this to this poor doctor? Oh my gosh. What kind of combo is that? Oh my gosh. Someone's a Resident Evil fan who wrote this, clearly. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Clearly.
The Doctor returns to finish the test, but also notices the same text document on another computer, realizing that someone had spread a virus to put the document on every PC.
Why, though?
This finally leads us to the red test, as SCP-093 was passed around the Foundation until it changed to a different color, which ultimately was with a service technician.
Imagine the feeling of your heart dropping when you, it's probably like a fun game, right? And it's like, let's see who gets a different color. And then you actually get it and you're like, oh God, no. Please, no. Please don't make it be me. I don't want to go in there, bro. I don't want to do this. The regret. The tides changing on that fun little game must have been so fast, man. Oh my gosh, fun at parties, gee, get that away. Get it away, dude. Craziest thing about the borehole, it's only 9 inches wide. Oh yeah, I've heard about this, yeah. To drop deeper than the Marianas Trench with a diameter that's probably too narrow for an adult to fall down. Yeah, I've heard about this, I remember.
The disc takes on a bright red color, and he enters into an obscured environment with no tinge of color. The technician is in a room with a rotating cylinder in the middle, and the walls are lined with countless copies of objects identical to SCP-093. The rotating cylinder is filled with holes, and occasionally beams of light will emit from the cylinder and connect with the discs on the walls. Some spaces on the walls indicate that certain discs are missing, and the technician turns around to reveal that the disc behind him is also missing. Presumably, as it's the one the technician is holding.
Oh.
The technician descends a ladder into a clean room filled with antiquated computer equipment and a monitor displaying a flashing interval of the words clean and unclean in different.
Imagine if that's the way you had to get into your office, just like climbing down a ladder. That's not an office I want to work in, bro. That is pure office hell. Oh, you can't even get to your desk through an elevator. No, you gotta go down a ladder. Have fun with that. Nah, dude. Nah. Oh my gosh. You know when Johan said it feels like it's a light spectrum based earlier? That greatly reminds me of an SCP that can only be seen through 3D glasses. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Feel like it's an OSHA violation. They're just torturing their staff at that point. That's like, it's not accessible at all. Someone's got a bad ankle. It's just like, yeah, get screwed, man. You have fun on the ladder. Stop holding everyone up. This is so awful. What the hell?
And a monitor displaying a flashing interval of the words clean and unclean in different colors. The technician also sees a number of container tubes filled with a blue liquid and finds a number of documents on one of the computers. A length of time later, Control loses contact with the subject as the mirror returns to normal for almost 2 minutes before re-establishing itself.
I bet there's going to be a time jump. I think there's going to be a time jump situation going on. I genuinely think this realm has like some time jump stuff going on.
The technician returns through the mirror and undergoes sudden convulsions during his debriefing, displaying enhanced strength and killing one of the debriefing staff.
Oh my gosh!
It takes a heavily armed team with automatic weapons to take him down, noting that the subject did not bleed when shot, but instead leaked a greenish-brownish substance. Lastly, this brings us to the file on the recovered documents from the various tests, which slowly bring together a number of clues. To summarize, this world is focused on the United Lands of the Sun, a highly religious yet also hypocritical country led by a number of High Fathers, principally the Most Holy Father. Living pure, sin-free lives is priority 1 for most people living in the land, and those that are deemed sinful are sent to facilities where they are contained in capsules with a mixture of substances, most notably one called His Holy Tears, or the Lord's Tears.
Oh, it's coming together.
Subjects were contained for various reasons, such as disobedience, wanton lust, or anything else the High Fathers deem sinful. More concerning, however, is the presence of creatures known as the unclean, the large half-creatures crawling across the countryside. The unclean seem to have a strange relationship with space and time, and absorb anyone they come across. The unclean spread across the land, consuming and wiping out cities, as the areas known as the unfertile zones continued to grow. Areas outside of the biggest cities became desolate, until eventually the largest cities fell as well, leaving the country quiet and empty. It's the final document recovered from the Red Test, however, that tells the full story.
Okay.
The document, written by a Foundation agent from another universe, explains that 350 years ago, this world experienced the arrival of an eldritch, godlike creature.
Oh no. Oh no. Seems you were on the money with the time fuckery. Yeah. Yeah, listen, I don't usually guess these right, but sometimes I get lucky. I have a lucky guess. And I think this was one of them. Yeah, it was weird. It's so weird. Theocracy of sorts, yeah. Oh my gosh, hoping you eventually get the chance to dive into the SCP Sedition tapes. Yeah, bro, I've been recommended them a few times, actually. They tried to tell a story about some of the popular SCPs based on interviews and interactions between other SCPs. Dude, that's such a cool concept. I'm excited. That sounds good, dude. I've been recommended that a few times, though. I am. That is on my list.
Known to the people as He. This creature declared that this world was unclean, and that the only way to save it was to purge it of sinners. He bestowed upon the world a number of vast technological advancements, and said in 10 years' time there would be a war to decide who is clean and who is not.
That's wild that he says there's a war to decide who's clean and who's not. Like, he's not even the one setting the rules. He's just like, yeah, people are gonna fight over it. Like, you guys are nasty. He just came in, he was like, yeah, you guys are nasty. I'm gonna let you guys figure out. You're gonna have a war about this in 10 years. This guy's evil. I mean, he is an eldritch god, so, you know. Oh my gosh. Hey, Laser! Oh my god, buddy, how you doing? How am I supposed to give my daily obol over here? I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Listen, free boat rides while I'm over here. It is wild. I hope you're doing good, though, man. Long time no see. Oh my gosh. If you do, you gotta watch the Tat's top video SCP lists. Some are a bit outdated with now rewritten entries, but they are virtually unmatched with visual representation of the SCPs. Oh, that's cool. Okay, 6. Thank you. I appreciate that reference. Thank you. That's really cool. I like the visual ones. I do like the visual ones. I'm a fiend for the more visual SCP creators. Eldritch beings are not known to be kind, to be fair. Yeah, this guy seems like he's neither. He is not kind and he is not fair.
The eldritch creature disappeared, and eventually, the war commenced, instigated by the Holy Union of Land, known in our world as the United States.
Interesting, ref. Did not see that coming. Okay.
The most notable invention created for the war was the Holy Tears substance, which was said to purge the sins from the unclean. What it actually did, however, at least the purest concentration of the tears, is some sort of genetic restructuring, turning people into the massive creatures. These creatures were attracted to pure concentrations of the tears, and so they were drawn to certain areas, known as the unfertile lands, on purpose in order to contain them. It would seem that these humanoids become servants of the eldritch creature, meant to absorb anything deemed unclean. Those that are absorbed become the faceless humanoids visible only through cameras. These individuals become eternal spirits, never to truly depart from this desolate world, and they only wish to kill the eldritch creature to end their suffering.
I feel like I'm just being scammed out of obols here. I'm gonna be real with you. This seems like the biggest obol scam operation in history. They're trapped here, so I don't get their soul. What is this? This is ridiculous. They've got a business to run. I got a business to run here, okay? Oh my gosh. You know there's a cave diver with a loving family scratching himself, fighting the urge to descend into that hole? Dude, don't. I went down the rabbit hole of cave diver stuff, and the things I have seen and learned are horrendous. It's horrendous, dude. These cave divers, they cannot be stopped. It is unbelievable. Oh my gosh. You know what's also cool? I don't know if you've ever seen the underwater, like, cave explorers. They're like a whole new level. It's like the same thing as the regular cave divers, apart from now it's scarier because they've got oxygen tanks on their back that get stuck on the rocks. Yeah, it's not good. It is not good. Insert no souls Megamind meme. Oh my gosh. Of course, it's in the US. We're the only country where anything ever happens. Listen, in the media, the US is the only place where stuff happens. Apart from when the UK does Brexit. Apart from when someone else done goofs, then it's just the US all the time. Most movies are set in the US. You've seen it. We've all been there. There's a story on the wiki and the channel called Lord Blackwood in the Land of the Unclean. A really good read. Oh, that's cool. Underwater cave diving. They turned Subnautica into a real thing. Yeah, dude, the underwater cave diving is not good. It is so much more stressful to watch. Like, if you want to watch cave dive, if you enjoy cave diving, but you want to be 2 to 3 times more stressed, watch underwater cave diving. That's my recommendation. Oh my gosh, I can't.
Somehow, the creature uses the discs to travel between universes, spreading lies and conquering worlds. But the Foundation agent managed to trap it in this universe by destroying his disc and spreading the fragments through other worlds.
Ooh.
So that's it. SCP-093 is one of a countless number of transportation devices that a godlike creature uses to travel between universes in order to conquer and destroy worlds.
Not creepy at all. Shouldn't be worried about this. That's horrendous. That's horrendous. Oh my gosh. You know, wanting to recommend a specific facet of the SCP universe, but it's complicated because there's basically a massive thaumaturgic religion split up over several cults. Oh my god. Dude, some of the SCP stuff goes so deep. It's crazy.
The people in the world the Foundation visited believed his words, accepted his technology, and eventually wiped themselves out, with most of them living an eternal existence of regret. SCP-093 is a lengthy tale, but it's one of my personal favorites, as it continually builds on the mystery of this desolate world, and you're inclined to continue reading to see if the pieces all fall into place. Like many skips, 093 does contain a powerful entity from outside of space and time, but more importantly, it is about the tragic tale of a civilization and their regrets.
Damn, that's sad, bro. That's sad. I was way off. Yeah, I was kind of off as well. Although I guess maybe I'm not off. We just don't know anything about the universe fully yet. Maybe there's more in the files. Interesting. Very interesting. Is it just me, or does SCP-93 look like a forbidden ginger cookie? It kind of does. It kind of does. I see where you're coming from. It looks like a ginger cookie that someone's given to some like sick child who like mutilates toys. You know what I mean? But I feel like they've just mutilated the ginger cookie. I can see it. I can see it. Oh my gosh. Average anomalous item in the Foundation, to be honest. Yeah, it's interesting. I wasn't expecting like the teleportation disc thing to be a factor. That is like an interesting adjustment. I've seen the faces of the people, the unclean. They show up on the pictures cast by the machine in the room with me, watching me. I think they're everywhere on this world, only seen by machines now. They don't look sad or happy, just curious. They want to know why them? Why did it all happen? I don't know. I just don't know. SCP-093 recovered materials. Interesting. It's kind of a cool concept. I do like this SCP. It's quite unique, I think. It's quite a unique SCP. They said this is one of the older ones that was written, right? For an earlier SCP, this is like, I think this is a pretty good one. I think this is pretty good. Damn. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you, the Exploring series. That was a great watch. Very cool. Very cool. Again, wasn't expecting the teleportation like element to be so like strong in this one. Very cool. Hope that little crumb inspires investigation of some kind. Yeah, I think this will. I'm like curious to see more about this and kind of like see where it's going. It's very interesting. Interesting SCP, I think. Interestingly done. It was rewritten a bit ago, so it's deeper than originally. Yeah, when was this video done? So this was like 7 years ago, so I'm assuming there's been like a fair few updates since then. Interesting. Very interesting. Should check the trailer for the next level chef. Yeah, maybe not right now, but yeah, that sounds actually ridiculous, and I think I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna be annoyed. Oh my gosh. The first 1000 of the OG SCPs. Oh, right. Because you know what? I've been really curious about this ever since I got into SCPs. I thought originally that they were writing them like in order, and when you submit an SCP, like you just get the next like number or something, right? But now I'm kind of thinking that's not what's going on, because there's like some SCPs with the same designation, and like there's like weird shit going on, and then there's SCPs that are playing on the fact of like the number that they've got. So I kind of don't know. I don't really know how it works, but the earlier ones are always like a very mixed bag for me. Like some of the earlier ones are amazing and I love them. And then some of the earlier ones, like you can tell that they were written quite early on. And like SCPs were like a fairly new thing when they were written, because they're usually like a lot more like simpler. And sometimes simple is good, right? Sometimes simple is good. But I think as time's gone on, we've ended up with way more like complicated SCPs, which has been quite cool to see. 173 was the first posted SCP. So clearly they weren't going in chronological order. Yeah, that's what I'm always curious about. Like, do you get to pick the number of the SCP or do you not? That's what I don't understand. Far more scattershot back then. Ah, okay. Updates are more related to the tales now, so you can take those as canon or not. Ah, interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool, though, that they're all building on it. When you submit an article, you apply for a number. Can be thematic, cannot. Oh, interesting. I've got to apply for an SCP at some point. I've got to write one. And like put one in at some point. I've never done it, but like maybe like a wave of inspiration will come like over me at some point, and I'll have to do that. Damn. Yes, but only if someone hasn't picked it or reserved it. Ah, okay. Only available to those that are more experienced. Right. Okay, that makes sense. People just choose their level number from what's available. Like when I did Backrooms, I picked 360 because it was free and my username related. Ah, okay. 173 was originally posted on 4chan. Ah, interesting. They didn't go with chronological, but I think the first 1000 are OGs, even if they are not in line. Ah, okay. That's kind of cool. Hey March, how's it going? You've joined at an amazing time. We are about to watch our second SCP of the day. So you're joining on a fresh one. And this is SCP-426, I Am a Toaster by the Volgun. This is Euclid class. What the heck? Okay, I'm very curious about this one. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Reminder again for everyone in the chat. No spoilers while we are watching the video, but you are welcome to like give things away afterwards after we've watched it. But feel free to watch it with me. This is my first time viewing it. So we're going to check it out together. Some SCP numbers are reserved like 76 because there's a hub called the Class of 76. Ah, that's cool. Love this toaster. I feel like this is going to be a kind of funny one, so I'm kind of excited for it. Let's get involved.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is...
Oh, wait. I remembered it's a Volgun video. I have a very specific place where I sit for the Volgun videos. Okay, right. Let's do it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Researcher Miller. In the SCP we're going to be studying today...
What? What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Let me try that again. Sorry. My screen flashed. Did it flash for you guys?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Researcher Miller, and the SCP we're going to be studying today is SCP-426. Object Class, Euclid. Special containment procedures. I am to be sealed in a chamber with no windows through which I may be viewed.
Wait, is this the SCP talking? I think this is the SCP talking. Okay, this is bizarre already.
The door to my chamber must have a label completely unrelated to my designation or identity in order to prevent unintended spread of my primary effect.
Spread?
Only level 3 and above personnel are to know of my presence, and particularly of my properties. Assigned personnel are to be rotated out on a monthly basis to prevent contamination by my secondary effect. Psychiatric evaluation is mandatory at the end of the month. If personnel are deemed unaffected, they may be reassigned to me no less than 4 months after their last rotation with me.
I find it so creepy that this thing is writing out this, and it's writing out specifically the psychiatric evaluation stuff. That is unsettling. That is unsettling. Yes, I am the SCP. I am a toaster. Oh my gosh. This damn mimetic toaster. Yeah, this is I'm getting weird vibes off this one already.
Any affected personnel are to be given Class C amnestic and transferred to a different site.
Oh my gosh.
Description. Hello, I am SCP-426. I must be introduced this way in order to prevent ambiguity.
Okay.
I am an ordinary toaster, able to toast bread when supplied with electricity. However, when any human being mentions me, they inadvertently refer to me in the first person. Despite all attempts, there is yet to be a way to speak or write about me in the third person.
That is a crazy side effect. Okay, now I'm understanding why it's written like this. Okay, this is very cool. I like it.
When in my continuous presence for over 2 months, individuals begin to identify themselves as a toaster. Unless forcibly restrained, these people will ultimately harm themselves in their attempts to emulate my standard functions.
What does that mean? Harm themselves? What are they doing? What are they trying to do? Are they just jamming toast in their mouth and then spitting it back out? How does that harm them? I am confused.
I was discovered in the home of the family after the gruesome deaths of 3 of its members. I had been given to the younger Mr. and Mrs. as a wedding gift. No card or any other identifying marks had been found on my box. Approximately 2 months after the family received me, fire crews were dispatched to the home due to an electrical fire.
Wait, is that part of the SCP or is that a coincidence though? I think I am toaster. You were not ready? Oh my gosh. Also, hello Sednick, how's it going? Dude, I'm not sure I am ready for this one. This one sounds creepy, man. Also, Leo, hello, how's it going, man? Oh my gosh, connecting themselves to the electricity. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Oh, that's so grim.
The younger Mrs. died from the electric discharge that she had caused when attempting to devour an electric socket. The other 2 victims had died shortly before the fire occurred. The elder Mrs. had gorged herself with nearly 10 kilograms of bread before her stomach burst and she died of internal bleeding.
Can that happen? Can that actually happen? Can you eat so much that your stomach bursts? Or does your body just make yourself throw it up before? Dude, that's horrendous. It's reminding me of that Monty Python sketch. You can do that? Oh, that's horrific. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know about this. I don't know about this one, dude.
The younger Mr. died of severe blood loss after attempting with me.
Why is that redacted? What did he do? What did he do? I'm very sus. What did he do?
The sole survivor was the elder Mr. who was suffering from severe malnutrition. He stated that he had inserted some bread a week prior and was still waiting for the toast to pop out.
Oh no.
I was confiscated by the Foundation after police noted my unusual properties. Class C amnestic was administered to all the affected officers. Experiment log 426-1. Date. Subject. D-Class Personnel D-426-1. Procedure. D-426-1 was asked to describe what he believed was contained in my chamber. He was not informed about my identity or properties. Details. D-426-1 stated, "I'm probably some huge monster holed up in there. That's what you guys have all over the place, right?" D-426-1 remained oblivious to his use of the first-person pronoun.
Oh no.
Experiment log 426-2. Date. Subject. D-Class Personnel D-426-2. Procedure. D-426 was placed in my chamber and given regular meals through a dispenser. no communication with D426-2 was permitted.
Okay.
Multiple cameras were situated in the chamber, positioned so that I was outside of their field of vision, but allowing constant observation of D426-2. We remained sealed until my secondary effect manifested in the subject. I was bolted to the floor so that I could not be moved into the camera's view. Details. After 45 days of isolation, D426-2 wrapped his arm around me and began conversing with me, stating that we were brothers. D426-2 never deviated from using the first-person plural when speaking with me. Subject was terminated 1 hour after this event. It is theorized that the isolation accelerated the progression of my secondary effect. Experiment log 426-3. Date. Subject. D-Class Personnel D426-3. Procedure. A screw was removed from me.
Oh my gosh, what is
Demon
happening?
Lord _ Classic Sans boarded the ferry.
Hello, welcome aboard. Pleasure to have you here. Pleasure to have you. We're watching SCPs at the minute. SCP-426. I can't read. Excuse me? Excuse me, I can't read good. Right, something about this SCP that I wanted to say. I thought when this was written, it was written so that when people try to describe the SCP, they write in the first person, right? But some of these make it sound like the toaster has made the entry. So now I'm getting kind of sus, and I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Like, that last experiment was very sus, and it sounded like the toaster had written it, right? Because they were talking about secondary effect. Oh no, because the people think they're the toaster. So I guess it is still, like, staff writing it. Oh, this is a mind-boggling SCP, honestly. This is very mind-boggling.
Kisman boarded the ferry.
Hello, welcome aboard. It's a pleasure to have you. Thanks so much for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now that I think I've reset my brain, let's do it. I love memetics, SCPs, yeah. They are always like a proper mind melt. It's crazy. Because I'm a toaster, I will write about myself. Yeah. You cannot speak or write about the toaster without speaking as if you are the toaster. Yeah, it's so confusing the way it's done, but it makes sense at the same time. This requires big brain thinking to not get lost. Just remember, there is no memetics division. There's no anti-memetics division. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that. Yes, this does remind me of Mr. Creosote from Monty Python. Yes, right? It gave me those vibes.
Going to D426-3, who was asked to describe it. D426-3 was not informed about my identity or properties. Details. D426-3 referred to it as my screw, consistent with experiment 426-1. The subject was oblivious to his use of the first person in his description. This suggests that, even if I were destroyed, my effects would still be inherent in my remains.
No, the more I'm thinking about this, the funnier this becomes. But it's also horrific at the same time. Like, this is so funny that they're all writing as if they're the toaster, but also it's horrendous. The implications of that are so bad. Oh my gosh. There is no Site 5, there is no Anti-Memetics Division, and there is no 055. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Andrea Joshua Asnikar, sorry, the text is so small on this, also has a series of short films. There is no Anti-Memetics Division. I think I've watched one of those, you know, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Like, it was so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this can get out of hand pretty quick. I feel bad for laughing at this. You know, at the beginning of stream, I said, I'm probably going to laugh at something I shouldn't laugh at. I feel like this is that moment. Like, it's just funny to me. Like, it's really mean, but it's kind of funny.
Experiment log 426-4. Date. Subject. D-Class Personnel D426-4. Procedure. D426-4 was placed in isolation in the cell adjacent to my chamber, to be observed until my secondary effect manifests.
I don't know, this is just... I can't, this is reminding me so much of, like, those, like, crazy Redditors you hear about who like think they've got like superpowers. Like the way it's written is written like that, and I can't get over it. It's really funny.
Details. No effects appeared. D426 form was terminated 90 days after the start of the experiment. Quote, thank God there are some limits to my effects. A lot of us were really starting to get worried about me. Dr. Okay, that about does it for today, folks. Apologies about the confusing nature of myself today. Well, you know what I mean. Thank you very much for listening, and you were all dismissed. Goodbye.
Phenomenal SCP. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 SCP. That was brilliant. That was so funny. Oh my gosh, sounds like subreddit mods. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, that was a great SCP. That was so funny. That went from being one of the most horrendous things I've ever watched to being one of the funniest things I've ever watched. That is wild. What a turn of events. Is your model inspired by Has Been Hotel or Book of Life? I've actually never seen either. So I just love 90s cartoons. Like I just grew up watching a lot of cartoons when I was younger, like 90s, 2000 cartoons. So I wanted a model that felt a little bit more cartoony. Wait, I'll move us over because we're done with SCPs for today. So I will move us over to here. There we go. So, yeah, hello, welcome over. Yeah, I just love cartoons and stuff. I love cartoons, 90s, 2000 cartoons, all that good stuff. So it wasn't specifically based on anything directly. I just wanted something that felt a bit more cartoony because whilst I do watch anime, I wouldn't really call myself an anime fan. I'd say I'm a lot more of like a cartoon fan, right? So yeah. Classic 90s peak, yeah. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you, Riku. Hello, thank you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Yes, we are done with SCPs for today, so we'll wrap up shortly here. I will be back next Sunday at the same time. So I think we started at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and that is 7 p.m. Central Eastern time. So we'll be back again then. We'll watch another 2 SCPs, I think, next week as well. I think that'll be good. And it'll be fun. Thank you, WStream. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. I'm glad you guys have fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed seeing me over here and reacting to these lives. I'm glad there's like an appetite for live reactions. That's quite fun. And I'll be more than happy to do it again next week. It'll be good. It'll be good. Insert meme. This is where Orthrus would be if we had one. I know. I miss him. I miss my little mascot Orthrus. I do miss the wild thornberries redeem. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a little treat. Here's a little treat. Have I got thornberries on this? Fuck, I don't know if I've got it set up. Oh my god, I don't have it set up. I suck. Wait, I can probably do it. Hold up. Here's a little treat for if you maybe haven't known me for a very long time. This is how much I love old cartoons. Here's a fun little ref. If you've ever seen the Thornberries, this is my little Thornberries toggle. Yeah, I love old cartoons, man. I love like proper nostalgic cartoon smashing. Exactly. Oh my gosh, what is the next SCP video? I'm not sure yet, honestly. I think we decided I'm gonna be putting up a poll next week, so keep an eye out for that. And I'm gonna take whatever wins the poll as the one that we watch next week, as well as an SCP either of my choice or an SCP from like the big list that I've got that kind of runs between YouTube comments and the Discord and everything like that. So one SCP each week is always something that you guys have voted on, and then one's like a bit of a wild card from elsewhere. So it's quite cool. Have you done the Volgan's SCP-001 Tooth proposal? Oh, the Scarlet King. I haven't done the Volgan's version of it. I know of the Scarlet King, but again, the video that I watched on it was like ages ago, and I think it was like when I was first getting into SCP, so it was probably an SCP Explained video. Because sadly, I got into SCPs through SCP Explained. Big Sag. What was it? I think it was SCP Explained was the first couple that I watched, and then I moved on to Volgan eventually, like over time. And the Exploring series and Mr. Illustrated and stuff like that. But yeah, I think a lot of people start on the animated SCPs, to be fair. They're a bit of a gateway. Oh, time to finish stream. Time to finish stream. Oh boy. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. I appreciate you all so much. You've been so sweet. You've been so lovely. This has been so fun. I'm so glad to be back to streaming, and I'm really excited that we get to do this again next week. Thank you so much for supporting me on YouTube. As per usual, we've still got our YouTube uploads on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and there's a few shorts like sprinkled in there throughout the week. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday for another live reaction. Thank you guys. Thank you. It's been such a pleasure. It's been such a pleasure. You guys have been so lovely. You guys have been so lovely. I was a little bit scared of coming on YouTube because I've heard some scary things from people, but you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been lovely to meet you. It's been lovely to meet you. All right, I'll leave you here, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and see you again on Tuesday for another upload. In a little bit, guys. In a little bit. See you soon. Thank you. You guys are awesome. In a bit, guys. Bye.